Hey guys, this is MTG, Anime COD, or you could just call me Anime. So yeah, this is basically my new channel, and I'm gonna be just doing a bunch of just magic things and stuff like that, like some tricks, because I've been playing Magic for a while now, and it's kind of replaced video games to me, honestly. Like, it's really fun, and I definitely give it a try if you have a local game store, and if you have anyone that you know that plays Magic, it's really fun, honestly. There's tons of decks you could do, but this is probably my favorite deck, and this is my first deck I ever started out with. It's called the Mirror deck, and this is a this is really powerful. It seems weak as hell, but it could take down like anyone really. It's very powerful. It's a powerful deck. It's very underwhelming, but to some, but to me, it's really good. But so yeah, with this deck, you're gonna need a bunch of tokens because this is like token producer. You create tons of tokens in this deck, so you need a lot of tokens. That's definitely helpful. I have at least like 12. You don't need real tokens. You could just get like paper cutouts. This is what I did. As you can see, it's kind of like just cut out. So that's what I did with that. It works. I mean, you don't need anything too crazy. You don't need to spend like $5 just for tokens. That's kind of ridiculous. But okay. So let me talk about the lands you're gonna need. These are essential for the deck. You need these. Like, in my opinion, they make the deck very powerful. So you're gonna need 3 Blighting Steeps. These basically, if you sacrifice it, you gain 2 life for each creature you control. So if you have like tons of mirrors, let's say like 10 on the field, or 5 even, and you're like really low in health, you just sacrifice this and you gain tons of health. Basically, you gain like 5. So just for 5 creatures on the field, these are really helpful late in game, definitely, because this is a slow deck, and you're gonna need a lot of like healing, like a lot of things that give you health. Basically, this is very good. So, and then you're gonna need just 3 of these Radiant Fountains. Basically, just gives you 2 when it enters. That's really it. Just colorless, basically. These are okay. I mean, you know, they do what they gotta do. You know what I mean? They just give you health. So you just need 3 of those. And then you just need a bunch of planes. You need 14. So that's all you need, just 14 planes, and that's it. You don't need any crazy lands or like $20 or so. You just need the simple ones because this is a budget deck. This is like $25, so it's not that much for a deck, especially Magic, because a lot of decks in Magic is 10 times more expensive than that. So let me go ahead and talk about the creatures in this deck. This is one of the best one drops in any mirror creature you could think of. Honestly, this is really good. I replaced Hover Mirror with this because this is just more faster and just it just helped a lot more later on in the game. So you gotta have 4 of these, which basically they come out from their graveyard back onto the field if you control 1 Mirror Servitor. So you get 4 of those. These are really good. 4 gold mirrors. They just mana ramp, give you white mana. Just need 4 of those. Those are really good. You need 2 mirror smiths. I wouldn't have like 3 or 4. You just need 2. This whenever an artifact comes into play, you just pay 1, and you're gonna get a 1/1 token, which are, you know, these. So that's where you're gonna have a lot of tokens. You just need 2 of those, honestly, because we got a lot of token generators in this deck, so you just need 2, honestly, and these are really good, honestly. Now this mirror is really powerful. Basically with this mirror, there's like a little combo in this deck which gives you infinite mana, but I'll show you that later on. But basically, this gives all of your mirrors +1/+1, and if you pay 1, you can just untap the other mirrors. So it's pretty good, honestly. So 4 of those, definitely. Alright, and then you have Palladium Mirror. Palladium Mirror is basically kind of like Gold Mirror, but gives you 2 colorless mana. So just mana ramping, basically. Just need 4 of those. Those are really good. And then the key part part, the most important thing basically in the deck. Basically, this is Battlesphere. Basically, it's your finisher, your win condition. Sometimes it's really good, honestly. When it enters the field, you get 4 1/1 tokens, so you're gonna get tons of these. And it's a 4/7, and if you tap those mirrors, you could do that much damage to the player. Plus, it gains that much power. Basically, it's really good, and you're gonna probably get this out by turn 5 at least. This is really easy to get out since you have a lot of mana ramping basically in this deck. So it's not gonna be that hard, honestly. So you need 4 of those. Origin Spellbomb. It's a 1-drop artifact. If you sacrifice it, you get a 1/1 token. Those are pretty good. And if you pay 1 white, you get to draw. If it goes to your graveyard, it's pretty good. Now this card, this is your only removal really in this deck. You don't need too much, but you just need Dispatch. It's basically like Path Exile. If you control three or more artifacts, so you basically pay 1 white and just exile a target creature. It's really good for 1 mana. So you need 4 of those. This is going to be your only removal. Master's Call. Master's Call is really good if you really need protection, if you need more tokens out there. For 3 mana, it gives you 2 1/1s, so that's pretty good. So you just need 2 of those. 2 Mirror Reservoirs. Basically, you could tap 2 and use that to cast mirror creatures, or you could return stuff from your graveyard to your hands, like myrs. So that's really good. And also it can mana ramp, so that's really good. Now this card is pretty broken. Tempered Steel. It's like the powerhouse of the deck. Basically, all artifacts get +2/+2, so that's really good. Basically, your 1/1s become 3/3s right away by turn 3, which is really scary. So you're gonna need 4 of these for consistency. So that's really good. And I think this is the last card. This is basically what gets your Battlesphere sometimes out really quick. By turn 5, if you have like at least 5 mirrors, tap it, get Battlesphere out, and you keep doing that every round turn basically. But you got 2 of those. These are pretty pricey, not too expensive, but they're like almost $2. So they're not bad, but yeah, they're definitely really good. And plus, you can just tap them and get a 1/1 token. So you could also use these as chump blockers. Very good. Definitely a must need for this deck. So yeah, I hope it wasn't too long. It probably was, because I want to explain what everything does. So yeah, this is my first video, and yeah, I think it's a pretty good deck. I tried it out, and I've beaten an Eldrazi deck and many legacy decks. It's pretty, don't think it's like a weak deck just because it's a 1/1. I mean, they can get really big really quick. They could turn to 7/7s, and having 7 of those on the field, it's pretty scary, honestly, and your opponent can't do much to protect themselves. So yeah, guys, that's my deck, and thanks for watching, guys.